G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. Hope you guys are doing well. In the previous episode, we found some success fighting the abomination, finally, after sort of spending the previous episode sort of resting a little bit and doing stuff around the house. Unfortunately, immediately after that, we did have a bit of an attack by trolls, and I was sort of expecting that attack to happen sometime soon, and finally it did. And as a result, unfortunately, a couple of our boars, well, not a couple actually, all of our boars died in that attack. So that was very, very sad. I'm a little bit annoyed about that. So we had to spend a little bit of time trying to get new boars into the boar pen, and gladly did that, but I guess we did take a little bit of time trying to actually get them. At the very least, we managed to successfully get a few more boars without too much of an issue, so that's really, really good. Now, before I actually continue on with this playthrough, guys, I just have to mention one thing. Apologies if I sound a little bit slurry this time around. I've just been to the dentist, and I can't feel half my face, but considering all of the trauma that I've been through at the dentist, it was such a great time. I decided that I need some video games in my life right now to just, you know, numb the mental pain. That's why I'm here right now, playing more Valheim, despite not being able to talk properly. But anyway, yeah, I do apologize if I sound a little bit weird and maybe can't say a few words properly. I mean, that's kind of standard for me. So perhaps maybe you guys might really not notice too much of a difference. But anyway, yeah, had to have a couple of anesthetic injections into the gums, so they should be hopefully wearing off sometime soon. Maybe even as we progress through the video, maybe I'll be able to talk properly for a little bit. But anyway, just preparing for our next journey, and I figure we are going to go back to where we set up quote-unquote camp for the previous swamps. We're not actually going to go into the swamps though, because well, I guess we've already been to the swamps there, and I think we've sort of seen everything that swamp has to offer. So I think the next best thing is for us to sort of go and try and find, again, a bigger swamp somewhere else. Hopefully we can find a bigger swamp somewhere else, but who knows. Let's just put stuff away. I do want to just make some more deer stew if we can. Just trying to remember what we need for that. Okay, blueberries and some carrots. So we should actually get that. Blueberries and carrots. Better not leave our fish hanging there for too long. And yeah, we're almost fresh out of fresh fish. And yeah, I guess we should actually try and find some more fish if we can, but again, we haven't really been able to source fish very consistently. Anyway, with any luck, maybe our next outing we might be able to find a few more fishies that are stranded, and maybe get a few more that way. Do we want to make some Queen's Jam? That might actually help us. Let's take a look here. So we need just the berries. Okay. Yep, that should be easy enough to do. Let's do that. Okay. Well, I guess one batch might not be a bad idea, you know, rather than just crafting even more. I don't think we need that many. And yeah, perhaps maybe we should just bring some spare, like, normal food with us instead of, you know, the high level foods, just so that we can, you know, consume stuff that's, I guess, perishable, if that makes sense. Like, we don't mind using it just to make sure that we've got a few buffs here and there, rather than, you know, using some of the better foods. Let's do a little bit of our farming before we leave. Now, one thing that I do also want to try and do in this episode, before we actually move on from the swamp that we are currently sort of at, is that I do want to spend some time mining some tin, because I did see a few tin like ores or tin veins in the area, so we'll probably do that. And also, we did find ourselves some turnip seeds the other day, so I'm also interested to see if we can perhaps maybe spot a few more turnip seeds in the area. Speaking of those turnip seeds, we should actually plant a few of those down and see if we can grow some turnips. So anyway, let's actually get to it. Yep, here we go. So we got a new build recipe, which is turnips. Very nice. Let's just also not forget about our carrot seeds. So let's go with maybe one row of turnips on this side and see if that grows well. I have no idea how much space we need for the turnips. I assume it might be probably the same amount of space. I'm hoping. I think that's it, right? So, well, we've got one more seed. I won't really use all of the turnip seeds just yet. We'll just go with more carrots for the time being. And yeah, I've been reading some of the comments, and apparently it is not carrot overkill. We definitely need a lot of carrots. So if that's the case, then, you know, I'm just gonna go ham on all the carrots. I mean, we've got plenty of seeds, so we may as well. Now, as soon as we grow those turnips, I'm gonna have to then start thinking about how to grow turnip seeds. I have no idea if it's basically gonna be the same way as the carrots, but I guess we'll wait and see. Okay, we've got a brute going on out there. Trying to find a way in, I suppose, maybe. They better not cause any damage or issues for us, but anyway. Let's just continue with our farming. Hopefully this is enough space for everyone. Okay, I think that's enough for the time being. Let's just chuck all of our seeds back, and actually no, we're not quite done yet. We do need the seeding carrots as well, which should start around here. Good. Alright. I suppose I should just quickly check on the repair of our our fencing here, because we definitely don't want the boars to get out. They are really, really unhappy about me being here. Alright. Cool. Oh, goodness me. Did I leave the door open? Maybe. Okay. Or perhaps maybe they've managed to breach our defenses here. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot about eating food as well. That could have been a bit of a problem, but that's okay. Even if we did die, I guess we would have just spawned right here, so no biggie. Alright. Nice. Close up the gate and make sure this place is secure. All the farming is done. The piggies are a little bit calmer now. And I think, well, we've missed our opportunity to sleep, but that's okay, I suppose. We don't really need to sleep. Maybe we'll have a little bit more food. Let's just sneak our way here just to not disturb these boars. And yeah, I think we're sort of ready. We've got too many carrot seeds right now. I'm wondering whether or not it's okay to throw away some carrot seeds, but for now, I think maybe I'll store some carrot seeds over here. That might not be a bad idea. Got some spare wood. I suppose having some spare wood might not be a bad idea for what we want to potentially do out there. But yeah, let's try and go on another expedition. See if we have any luck finding some more swamps. Yeah, well, we'll fetch that tin to begin with, though. Should we do a repair? We may as well do a repair right now. Okay. Let's get going. I think we're ready for this. There's a few things. We definitely have a bit of an inventory issue. Could probably get rid of some stones when we get there, but that's alright. We'll sort that out once we arrive. Okay, so here we are. Let's just jump onto the car very quickly. And I do want to just check out the storage. Okay, we've got some stuff in storage already. I was hoping to actually just store some of our, like, you know, perishable foods, basically, or disposable foods, if you will, in there. And yeah, this weighty stuff we can probably get rid of later, when we actually have a need to carry heavier things. I am going to just quickly make a run for tin around, I guess, the shoreline. And then we'll make our way to the swamp to try and find some more of those turnip seeds. Okay, we've got a level 2 Grey Dwarf there. They can be a little bit terrifying. Alright. Let's continue on. 283. Yeah, we're probably going to have to get rid of some stones or some wood here. Why don't we just split the stone stack and get rid of that. And yeah, let's continue mining for a little bit more. Okay, we're sort of maxed out in terms of weight. Let's just get rid of the rest of the stones. That's fine. Okay, I think we're maxed out for weight. What I might do is just go back to the carve. We'll maybe switch up what we actually keep in storage on the carve. So I think maybe the carve can have more like ore related stuff. And perhaps maybe we just need to bring the foods with us. Yeah, I don't really want to get rid of like all these deer meats either. Actually, we can probably drop off the deer meat back at the house right now, in fact. Why don't we just quickly do that? Okay, so let's just drop the stack of deer meat in there, and yeah, we've got plenty of wood. I do want to sort of just get rid of that, but perhaps maybe if we drop quite a lot in here, that might actually prove useful down the line. So let's teleport again. Got a bit of an issue with necks in the area attacking our stuff. I'm gonna try and get rid of these necks. We are going to eventually take down the portal though, right? So I'm not too fussed about repairing it just yet. Yeah, the goal hopefully in this episode will be able to just continue exploring and hopefully finding a bigger swamp somewhere else. Again, that involves sort of getting a little bit lucky, I suppose, on the oceans. Oh man, these grey dwarves. Really frustrating. There we go. Alright. Right. Yeah, actually there's a lot of tin in this area. I don't know. We might actually be full on tin right now. I mean, we've got an excess amount of tin back at home. Do we need to collect this all right now? Maybe we don't even need to do that, guys. Look, I'll just see how much more I can carry. But, you know, I can always sort of denote that there is some tin here. Problem is, you know, actually coming back for it, because I'm sure there's, you know, probably areas that are a little bit closer to us where we can source more tin, so we don't have to come back here exactly. Yeah, see, we're definitely full. Okay, well, what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna give the tin a bit of a break. And we're gonna just quickly search for more of those turnips, if we can find some. But if we find that we're not so lucky, then we'll just be on our way. Ah yes, and it starts to rain as soon as we arrive here at the swamps. Now I assume it is the turnips that have those yellow flowers that people have been talking about. I think. I could be wrong. Bit more tin there. And yeah, the place that I actually found the turnips before was actually just outside of the swamps, just like in front of the entryway. So I was hoping to maybe find a few more, but that might not seem like the case. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more. Oh. No, those are just stones. I think we should leave. I think we've heaved off the swamp dwellers quite a bit. Perhaps maybe we can just leave them to their own devices. Yeah, not seeing any more turnips, guys, so that's a bit of a shame. But that's okay. Look, I'm sure we'll have another opportunity to find more later on down the track, so I think it's probably better if we spent this time traveling a little bit more on the carb. And what I'm going to try and do with it is actually traverse like a little bit more around our own starting continent slash island, and hopefully we can sort of uncover how large it is at the very least, and potentially maybe whether or not there are any additional swamps connected to it. Crossing my fingers, hopefully there's, you know, a large-ish swamp area that we can visit. But yeah, anyway. At least we managed to find some tin, although that's not really what we really need right now. It's copper that's actually limiting us, so perhaps maybe I should actually do a bit of copper mining sometime very soon. Okay, so first things first, let's just get rid of all of our tin, and that should free up some weight. Okay, well, maybe something like that. Yeah, this is looking very precarious in terms of inventory space right now. Get rid of that. We probably will eat the boar meat sometime very soon, so that's okay. I do want to take down our portal though, and we do need to make sure that we don't get rid of any of the portal ingredients. Let's just make sure that we've got everything for the portal. Yeah, definitely. Alright, cool. Let's set sail. And let's see if we can go to new horizons. Do I want to repair this thing? Yeah, maybe. Might be a good idea. Do I want to take down the workbench? Probably not. We can probably leave the workbench there, to be honest. That's maybe not a bad thing. Because we are sort of saying that this is our, you know, a quasi outpost, if you will. Still haven't found any fish. That's alright, we'll address that on another occasion. I don't think there is an opening around there that would sort of lead us through the continent. Although, considering where the wind's blowing, maybe it might not be a bad idea for us to just check out the coast and just definitely confirm that, you know, we can't, you know, find like a river system or anything like that that's cutting through. Because if we do find a river system here, great, we can possibly take the carve through next time, and that'll cut a lot of time required to reach the same place if we do decide to make that long journey again. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to, probably, considering we need to take all of that tin back home. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, there could be an opportunity for us to, you know, bring the cart and then actually pull the cart back all the way home. So that is a possibility. Okay, so I see another structure over there, which we could potentially use as a base of operations if we wanted to. Yeah, definitely no river system, unfortunately. Alright. Well, let's turn the ship around, and we're gonna have to try and make our way around this island, which will probably take quite a long time, but it's alright. I think everything in this game takes quite a bit of time and patience. That's what I've learnt so far anyway, playing the game. So things will come in due course. I guess there was that period of time though that I was sort of a little bit clueless on the forge stuff, so alright. We're probably going to start off a little bit slow here, considering we are going against the wind. But yeah, I mean, look at that. I mean, I'm guessing this island will probably go around that way. We're not even going the right way. Sorry, guys. Too busy looking at the map all the time. And it might actually help if we use the paddle. There we go. Alright. What a great episode so far. Alright, yeah, so this is the swamp that we've been to. What is going on there? Oh, it's just... it's just the shroud. I thought there was something. I wonder if we do need to just leave the continent completely and try and find, like, swamps that way. I mean, we did go here, right? And we found the swamp here to be wanting. So, yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that is the right way or not, but anyway. We shall explore a little bit more over this side and see what's there. Hopefully we get a little bit lucky. I'm not sure if there are going to be Vegviziers somewhere in the swamp that we can look at to try and identify where we need to go next. Because, yeah, at the moment we're just a little bit pointless as to what to do and where to go. The only thing that I'm sort of looking forward to a little bit is actually getting those turnips grown completely and seeing what we can make next from turnips. Hopefully it's something good. Anyway, I did also read some comments about root armor and how root armor's actually really, really good. And, you know, I definitely thought so as well, because it looked like it had, like, decent stuff going for it in terms of poison resist. So, yeah, we'll try and work our way towards getting root armor at some point. Maybe once we do actually find, like, actual swamp areas that, you know, are a little bit larger. I mean, I could have probably spent more time, you know, destroying a few more of those ancient trees in that area, potentially. But surely there's going to be more, right? Okay, it is actually getting dark. I know the advice given to me before about darkness and ocean, not a good combo. I mean, I haven't really seen any problems just yet, so I don't know, I'm sort of taking a little bit of a risk here. Again, it's mainly because I don't know what to expect. I guess the advice given to me, though, is that you should stick to the coast if you do decide to, you know, venture out with the carve at night, or in storms for that matter. So we've got a little bit of a structure thing going on there. Maybe a tower. It's alright. Lucky. Didn't hit any of those rocks. Very good. Oh, there's Odin. Hey, Odin. Hope you're proud of me. So far, anyway. Okay, we've got some land ahead of us. No trees, though, so I assume this is not really a swamp. Let's see if we can just try and avoid it. Okay, there's just some graylings have just spawned in. Okay, more black forests. I haven't really seen any river systems that I can identify that might lead us inwards. Oh, okay. I did not see that rock right there. Well, I think the carve is still looking okay. So, no panic just yet. Oh god, alright. Yeah, sticking to the coast is nice and all, but there is that risk of bumping into rocks and stuff. I see big trees over there. Potentially that might be a big swamp. Yeah, definitely looks like a swamp. And yeah, maybe it does look like a big swamp. As per our experience in the last few episodes, we should actually set up camp outside of the swamp somewhere. Yeah, okay. This is actually a gigantic swamp. Finally. I just don't want to get too close to the point that we spawn like an abomination or something like that, but it'd be nice if we could just make our way around it and sort of judge how large this swamp is before making a commitment to, you know, park somewhere and set up shop, because it can take us a while to set up shop sometimes. But at the very least, maybe in this episode, we would be able to maybe plan for another expedition into the swamps. Even if this swamp is not huge or anything like that. I mean, it is pretty big, though, I would have to say, compared to the last two swamps that we've been to. So I assume we might find something new in here. Maybe. Maybe not. But yeah, I mean, at the very least in this episode we can set things up so that in the next episode we'll then be able to explore a little bit more. Yeah, these swamps are gigantic. Okay, this is actually a really, really good find. We should be able to unfurl our sails a little bit more, move a little bit faster. Yeah, I'm definitely hearing those leeches already. Wow, okay. Swamps as far as the eye can see. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but... I mean, since we're trying to chart the entire island, it might not be a bad idea for us to just see how far this goes. And we can set up camp on the other side. And then from there we can sort of start poking around inside the swamp. Yeah, it'd be nice if we could just park somewhere near the swamp or in the swamp, but yeah, I don't think that's advisable really. It would be handy though, if we could. Perhaps maybe when you're like really high level, maybe setting up shop in the swamp isn't really such a bad thing. I don't know when we would actually consider ourselves to be high level though. Okay, this swamp is going on for ages, guys. It only took us like 10 episodes or so to find a decent swamp. A good thing is that it's actually probably going to be daytime by the time we arrive at a place that we can, you know, set up shop. Which is not too bad. Okay, all the Graugers are already really interested in us. Haha. See you, losers. Alright. I think this is where the swamp stops. Hopefully, anyway. Because it's been a while. Oh god, alright. We have found a completely different... Oh, look at them. The skellies are actually running for us like underwater. I mean, that's not even fair. Okay, we've got plains as well. I assume this place is going to be extremely hostile though. So I'm not really keen on actually, you know, getting off on the plains. Because... well, we haven't finished exploring the swamps just yet, so I assume it's probably not advisable. Oh god, alright. Maybe we should slow down a little. I assume it is not advisable to land on the plains for now. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Okay, there's some trees over here which I feel like I haven't really seen before, or... yeah, okay, so... we've accidentally found the plains. Well... guys, I think the plan is we're gonna head back. I know this might be a little bit counterintuitive here, but I just don't want to set up shop at the plains. I mean, we don't even see any structures at the plains right now, but I don't want to set up shop there just to find ourselves just getting absolutely decimated by whatever occupies the plains. I saw some kind of insect there. So my take on this is that we should go back. And by go back, I mean we've got a bit of an area here that we do know 100% that it is just the Black Forests. We can set up camp there. I don't know about setting up a structure. Preferably, it'd be nice if we just found a structure that we could use. So let's just go back, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. There is a structure over there, but that's near the previous swamp, so that might be a little bit too far. So anyway, at least we know this is a swamp worth visiting. God knows how many abominations might be in there, and obviously all the wraiths as well. Yeah, we're gonna have a good old time in the swamps. So, yeah, I mean, the plains, I have no idea what's there either. I remember someone giving me some advice many videos ago, saying that if you arrive at a place that's unfamiliar and it's not the swamps, leave immediately, because you're probably not going to be ready for it. So, I'm taking that advice to heart, and leaving that area alone for the moment. I feel like we're wasting some of the day here, which is kind of annoying as well. But that's okay. If it gets dark, we can always just teleport back and, you know, sleep and then venture back out. Man, look at all these fish that I can't catch. I've been eyeing them all this time. But it is a little bit weird. Some of them do like to hover above the water though, so that's a little bit unnatural. But hey, this is the 10th world. Anything might be... anything might go here. I'm feeling a lot better in my mouth right now, guys. I feel like I'm pronouncing things a little bit better. Hopefully it wasn't too bad for you guys. Hopefully I wasn't slurring too much. Okay, so got a little bit of an inlet here. Is it a good idea for us to park somewhere nearby? Well, I do see a crypt over there. That's probably not a good idea to park too close to that. Oh god. Why is the earth shaking? What the hell was that? What is going on? Oh lord, okay, yeah. Taking a lot of damage there. That was a lot of shaking, guys, and I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so I think we're in a relatively safe spot. I'm gonna quickly place down a crafting bench or a workbench right there, and we're just gonna quickly repair the carb. Not entirely sure what all that shaking was about. I am hoping to find some kind of a like a structure somewhere, but we don't seem to have much luck here. Before I screw things up, I am going to set up a teleporter. But before I do that, might be a good idea to get rid of this nest. Okay. Alright, I definitely see a troll up there. Not keen. But I suppose trolls are not too bad. We can probably deal with trolls. Let's eat a little bit more. Okay, we've ran out of boar meat, unfortunately. But we will have the opportunity to go home right now. And I'll probably take that opportunity just to pick up a little bit more boar meat. So we call this swamp. Very good. Okay. Home sweet home. Happy about being home. I'm not entirely sure how our boars are going. Okay, they've ran out of food. Just as well we're back home then. We're probably gonna quickly feed them some more mushrooms. Make them happy. And with any luck, maybe in the next episode they might be tame. We just approach and try not to annoy them too much. Okay, good stuff. And yeah, we did mention that we want to just maybe bring some more boar meat to keep us going a little bit more. So that's fine. And anything we want to do here before we go? I don't think so. Let's get back at it. So I'm not headed straight for the swamps just yet, guys, because I think the priority right now should be setting up shop around here, finding some kind of a base of operations so that we can then regularly go into this swamp. The question is where. Okay, so let's tangle with good old Troll here and see if we can take him out before we progress. Okay, so he's just one of the ones without weapons, so that's okay. Maybe we can... Oh god, alright, I've forgotten to eat as well. Alright. Hey, 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 don't you dare destroy any of my stuff. Okay. Another troll down. We should be okay to pick up all the troll stuff, I think. Let's just continue on here. And I think I'll try and scale this hill / mountain and see if we can identify any structures from up here. Okay, we've got a structure right here. Potentially we can use this, like, you know, cover it all up with more wood and use this as a base of operations. I assume these skellies won't exactly respawn here once we sort of set up shop, so I just need to get rid of this one on the top. Okay, so I know what we're going to have to do for the rest of the episode. Unfortunately, we're not going to have enough time to go back into the swamps today, but I think we will be able to do that pretty much immediately as soon as we start the next episode. So we're going to need a hell of a lot more wood, though. Plenty of core wood around, but probably not a lot of just normal wood. Okay, there's another cave here. I'm not sure if this is a troll cave or one of those crypts. Actually, let's just enter. Just quickly check it out. Okay, troll cave. Let's go back. Don't really want to be fighting more trolls. I don't know if trolls spawn out of here. If they do, obviously that's a bit problematic for us. And we might not want to set up here, but I'm assuming at this point that they actually don't spawn from those caves. So that's why I'm going to continue with, you know, setting up shop right here. I guess it's because I also don't really have enough patience to find another place. Maybe I'm rushing things. That could be possible as well. Let me just have another quick squiz of the area. Yeah, not really seeing much. I don't want to be too far away from the carve either. Here's a structure. Tiny one though. Yeah, okay. Seems a little bit too close to the swamp, that one. So yeah, I'm going for where that tower is. We're just gonna have to board it up quite a bit, so let's keep working on it. Okay, good stuff. Let's just start with what we've got for the moment. So that's the back. This is the entranceway, I think. So let's go with a... Well, we need a workbench to start, I guess. So I might just do a workbench right there. And... Okay. Now, we should be able to just work on making this place look a little bit nicer. Well, not really look nicer, I'm just basically making the place functional. That's really the goal. Okay. Next, let's maybe get a floor here. Maybe another floor there. Yeah, this structure is gonna have heaps of holes, so we're gonna have a problem with the cold potentially. Let me actually get rid of that and just move it. I think I'll probably want something like that, and maybe we do a door there. Okay. Oh, okay. Already need more wood. Well, let's go grab some more. Alright, let's continue by just adding a marker here. And we'll call this outpost as well. And then from here, yeah, I'm not entirely sure how much work that I really want to do. I suppose I probably don't need to do too much, considering the purpose of this place. It doesn't have to be like super nice or anything like that, but you know, functional is what we're going for. So let's do that. That. I'm also thinking maybe we want some kind of a fireplace going around here. Indoors, potentially. Rather than having a fireplace sort of sitting outside. Might be a good idea. So let's see if we can just cover that up like that. So yeah, the fireplace might be here, so we might need to open this back up later. Maybe we'll do a 45-degree one here. Can we do that? Let's just see. I suppose that's doable. Might want to just get rid of some of that, and Grey Dwarves really don't want us living here, do they? Hey mate. We can be neighbors. We can be friends. Let's see. Fire. We'll do something like that. We'll set up fire right there. Continue to go that way. Okay, need more wood. Again. Goodness me. Yeah, I did say that we sort of wanted to set up something simple, but didn't end up being too simple, did it? But I guess considering how large the swamp is, I feel like we might be visiting this outpost very often. With any luck, this is the swamp that will also help us sort of progress the game a little bit more. Maybe we even find the boss that's actually, you know, dwelling in the swamps. I assume the boss is in the swamps as well. Which, now that I sort of think about it, like, he's or she's going to be a huge pain to deal with, considering, you know, how poison is like a really big thing in the swamps. And I guess all of the enemies in the swamps are actually very, very tough right now. Okay, got a big Raid War presence right here. Let's try and get rid of these guys. Let's go with the shaman. Okay, good stuff. Hopefully we've got a decent amount of wood. Man, so many of them outside. Might need to climb up a little bit. Try and get this chimney done. Hopefully within this episode. Okay, that looks like a decent chimney to me. Hopefully it's okay. Yeah, there's actually a lot of damage that has been done already to some of these bricks, so I'm a little bit scared of that. I mean, there's a few holes here in this outpost, but I think it might have to do for the time being. Can we actually... No, okay, we still need a roof over our heads on this side. It's not completely covered. Wood. I wonder if that did the trick. Yes, okay. Cool. Alright, so we're sort of set up. Somewhat. Might be a good idea to have a cooking station set up here as well. In case we wanted to just cook a little bit. I don't know about our comfort here. Okay, we've got level 3 comfort. That's not too bad. Maybe I'll just have a seat right here. See if we can maybe eat a little bit. Any other types of foods we can eat? Not really. We've ran out of our deer meat. I'll have one of our... Oh, I'm reluctant to go with the cooked fish, guys. Let's risk it for the moment. Because we can always sort of go back home. Yeah, right, our portal's gone. I'm not entirely sure what's destroyed it, but anyway. So, I assume we're relatively safe here. Even if the carve gets destroyed, we can always pick up all the stuff from it anyway, so no big deal there. I think really the only other thing that I want to do is just set up the actual portal to sit here. I don't know if it might be a good idea to set up the portal inside the structure. Might be good, although we don't really have a lot of space to work with. I could set up the portal here, potentially. I mean, that is really tight, isn't it? I think for now, it might be okay to just set up the portal outside. So I'll just put it right here, I think. We'll just clear this. That connect? No. There we go. Alright. Let's eat a little bit more boar meat. Area's looking safe for now. So let's just jump back and let's see what's going on around here. I think perhaps maybe we just want to check on the farm. Okay. Farm's looking okay. Turnips are looking healthy, which is nice. I think perhaps maybe the only thing we should be thinking about is just grabbing a little bit more deer meat and seeing if we can just, you know, consume deer meat when we, you know, really need to conserve some of our, you know, more expensive, more high quality foods. Yeah, we can maybe spend a little bit of time putting things away. More bones. More bupeberries. Gold. And more of these fir cones. Let's get rid of the fir cones. Alright. Oh, okay. I pissed off the boars. Alright, well, I think this has been a really productive episode, guys. I'm actually really happy that we finally found, like, a decent swamp. I can't wait to actually venture in and get into some form of trouble. I hopefully find something new that we haven't seen before. It's not like we haven't really had that much success with previous swamps, but I think this one's going to be the one that unlocks a little bit more for us to do back at home. So, hope you guys look forward to the next episode, because I sure am. I can't really wait to go to the swamps. I might do another session later on today, but we'll see how we go. Alright guys, as usual, leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.